Hi everyone, it's Karen. I have a couple of cards here to make. I am not showing my face. I want to apologize for being absent. I have been so sick, and I still am sick, and the amount of makeup I would have to put on and still look sick is just ridiculous. So we are making two cards today. First one is this all white, and it's using the die set. This one, it's the squares, but it's floral square dies. So it's all white, and I love it, and it opens up this way. The next card is one of these. I only have three because I gave one away. So this is also using the all squared away. It also uses scalloped contour dies, which are these. And we also use one of those on this card. And a little bit of ribbon and some leftover shower flowers, because I have all these little cups of extra pieces of flower ribbon, and oh, maybe I can use this piece. Oh, see, look at that. And that's it. So let's, I'm gonna make another pink one. I had what is this called? This color right here, papaya something. Now I gotta look because it's gonna drive me crazy. That's not it. Okay, well, I'll have to add it in the bottom because I just don't know. I mean, I know it. I know it's papaya something. It just has run away from me. Oh, I don't know. All right, well, papaya something. Begins with a P. So let's get started. Let's make, I have a couple of butterflies already cut out from this. You know what else I'm missing? Some of my stamps are missing the plastic part, some are missing the magnet part, and it's all over my table. So see why I just can't get it clean? Because it just gets dirty again. All right, so we are going to cut out some pieces parts for the first card, which is, we're going to do the white. Okay. So I'm going to do the, if it wants to come off my table, I'm going to use this one, which looks like this one. And what I did was I cut three out and I stacked them all together. And I was working on another card that we're going to make, but it had a lot of little tiny holes that had to be punched out. So they're everywhere. All right, so we're just going to have to do one at a time because they only give you one of each. Because that would be silly to give you two. I should have cut these before, but I didn't. So there's one. I hope you all had a happy Father's Day yesterday. I didn't get to see my dad because I was sick, and he's on dialysis, and you know, with COVID, even though we've all gotten the shot, you just don't want to take a chance if you're not feeling well. So my kids came over to be with their dad, which was nice, and yeah. Oh, so let me tell you some important news. My daughter and I, and when I say that, I mean I paid, we bought a 3D laser printer, which it's just so cool. You can make millions and trillions of things. It's called a Glow Forge, and it does engraving on wood and a couple other things, and I'm just so excited. And I'm trying to think how I can get that incorporated with Stampin' Up, because that'd be cool. But I still don't know how that's going to work. It cuts acrylic too, and I'm just excited. Although I have to figure out what a JPEG and this and that. Although that can be my daughter's part of her purchasing the equipment with me. Alright, so I have cut out 3 of these. I'm just going to glue these and then we'll do the rest of the cutting out so it has time to dry. And I do recommend that you want to glue it and not trying to glue dots, because you want it to be really sealed all the way around. So there's always a right side. I need a drink. I don't have a drink. Oh, there's always a right side and a wrong side. And you can tell when you look at it because the back kind of has little edges. I don't know if you can see that or not. But is that even focusing? So anyway, we're going to do that. And glue is never my friend. I don't know how people can do this without getting it all over the outside of the bottle. And come on. So you just want to put a tiny bit and just kind of swirl it around. You guys probably are very proficient in it. I, however, am not. So I'm so excited because soon the new mini catalog for the, I'm not happy about saying for the Christmas season is coming out soon. Can't wait for that. And what else is new? You know that if you join Stampin' Up, you get huge bonuses. You can spend $99 and get $125 worth of stuff. And then you can also get a discount from then on. And that's a great idea. And I started just to get the discount. It's kind of still what I do. I don't have a ton of customers, but the ones I do have, I love very much. Okay, so these are going to get stuck together, and I'm going to put something heavy on top, like, oh, I have a drink. See? I can take a sip and then use it to be heavy. So, one of my demonstrator friends is having a bingo tonight. And she's going to have a lot of stamp bundles that are for prizes. So, it's just going to be fun. And I think you can still sign up. It's $35. And I think you can still sign up if you're interested in doing it. I'll leave her information. Her name is Marcy Besecker, B-E-S-C-K-E-R, Besecker. Yeah, I think that's it. And she's so nice, super nice. And, ooh, gotta get another piece. So let me know if you're interested, or you can go to her website, which I think is Marcy Besecker Designs. If you wanted to see if you could still sign up. I know it's tomorrow night, but I think she's still taking registrations if anybody is interested. And I highly recommend it. I started playing bingo a couple of other demonstrator sites during COVID because it really gave me something to look forward to when you're just constantly stuck in your house. And yeah, so I enjoyed it. So I'm going to support her bingo this month. And yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun if you get nothing else to do on a Tuesday night. Okay, I think we're dry on our flour. So I did pop up this part, pokey it out. I just didn't want everything to be so flat. So even though the butterfly is popped up, I just think it needed it. And then I was very happy with it when I did do it. Burnish my little fold mark here. Go. So I am a bingo-aholic. I live in Massachusetts, but we live close to Connecticut, and I go there to play bingo. One year I won, and it was, I say only, but just because the prizes in other games that night were a lot bigger, I won like $600, and I was quite happy with it. Although I went with 2 friends, so I paid for their bingo charge, which was, I think, $60. Where is my other hokey pokey stick? So, there were 2, so that was $120, and then you got to tip the kid who comes to bring you your money. And then I think I spent all that money in the slot machines. But it was fun while it lasted. It really was. My hair is falling out. I don't know what that, well, I do know why it is, but I have lupus. I don't know if anybody knows that or not, but that is the truth, which is part of why I can't consistently pick a day to make videos, because I never know what day I'm going to feel horrible. And then I also, let's have a pity party for Karen. I also have colitis, so that is part of the other reason why I'm sick. So I hope that you don't hold it against me, but I figured if I got 2 cards out today, that would maybe make up for me not being here last week. All right, so we are just going to place this little flower. Oh, that's not even close. Okay. Stick him in there, and then I have 2 flowers. Yes, these are now flowers. So being delirious must be my other sickness. So I think that one's too big. I'm going to go with this one. And I am just going to put a couple of glue dots so that the wings can just pop up if they wish. And then do one more. All right, I'll just kind of stick him up here. Oh, I forgot my pearls. Made a little trail of pearls. If I can find them. I guess I'm going to use these. I have so many huge collection of pearls and I do have Stampin' Up! Ones. Where did it go? Oh. I do have Stampin' Up! Ones. I just need to use these up first. And I can't use these. They're not even white. They're more like vanilla. All right, let's go. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have been prepared for this. I guess we're going to have to go with the vanilla ones, because I can't seem to find any pearl. Oh, wait, I found some. And they're actually Stampin' Up! Think about that. I think these are called basic jewel pearls, something like that. And they, as you can see, are white compared to my vanilla. So you can go in there. If somebody has a way that they store all of their little pearls and jewels, and I would love to know, because I never seem to be able to figure that out. They just, I'll even show, well, I can't even show you because it's just crazy the amount I have in this drawer. But if you have any suggestions, I am open to them, because I don't know what else to do. It's like you try and keep the wrapper on so that you guys will know what I'm using, but it just isn't possible. Okay, two there. And that is our card, which was pretty darn quick. And I didn't put any sentiments on it because I don't know about you, but I will need a get well soon card, and all I have is birthday. So I try and leave it blank. But so these are the cards. They're a little bit different, but the same. And very quick to make. This one will take a little bit longer. All right, so for this card, oh, maybe I don't. I need to, I just wanted to see if this is enough room using this paper. Ooh, it might just be. Look at that. I think it's gonna work. These are all also from, you guessed it, my daughter's wedding. All right, so we also are gonna use a embossing folder. Not there because this is, let's see if this is enough. Perfect. Because I find that I do not use my embossing folders. I love them, and they're a great collection that I have, but I need to use them. So that's just my new thing. And oh my God, I'm going to vacuum this all up. These little pop-out pieces. Oh, I guess I don't need one of these. I always forget. I think just need one. And this guy. I mean, you guys, you know, whatever, using standard, using 3D, I need number 4 and number 1. Well, that's perfect, because I don't know where number 4 is. Okay, well, we're going to try and do it with this, one of these, and this. Oh, well, it definitely went through. Oh, Lord. That is not something you should do to your machine. Oh, we only got half. Sorry about that, guys. Should be able to lock it in. Somehow, but I don't think so. All right, I needed another piece. The thing that kills me is it is on this table because I don't keep them anywhere else but on this table. And I'm sure if you guys had 20 minutes to sit here while I look, that would also work. But I'm sure you do not want that either. So we are just gonna do it this way. And I'm gonna try and take that little number 2 off. No, that's not enough. Okay, I was going to have to use my muscles yet again. Try this. So if you could let me know down in the, oh, cannoli, down in the comments what you think of the cards, and I would just love it if you could please give me a little like, subscribe, any of those things that would help my channel out would be great. Okay, so that's over. And we are going to use the second scallop in from the scalloped contour dies. Look at that, guys. Plenty of room. Oh, I wouldn't say plenty, but all right, now we got to cut this. Let's hope everything's going to be nice in here. I don't even have any stories for you guys because I have literally been on my couch or in my bed for about a month. And every time I think I'm better and I try to eat something, I get this pain that says, "What are you thinking?" Which is what happened last night because I said, I'm going to have a cheeseburger. I mean, why not? I'm going to be sick anyway. Let's just do it. It wasn't a good idea. All right, so I guess I used the rectangle dies. And I'm not sure what number, but we'll figure it out. So, oh, I know we can talk about. I don't know if any of you have been shopping for a home, but I have 2 children that are doing just that. They, my son owned a condo, and he's a real estate. Oh, I knew it wasn't gonna fit. Actually, I thought it was. So he sold his condo, to which my daughter and her husband rented a room, which just sounds funny, but it is. And so now they're both looking for houses, and it's ridiculous, the price of houses in Massachusetts. I'm sure it's other places, but it is insane. It's like, oh, you want $550 for it? I'll pay you $600, and then someone outbids you. So it's just insane, and I feel bad. And of course, I said you can all come home, and then the more I thought about it, they each have a dog. We have 2 dogs. They all work. One of my sons, not the one she lived with, and my daughter do not get along at all, in the least. No. What did I do? Why did I? Oh my gosh, this wasn't even supposed to have. That's not the right size. All right, well, that was dumb, Karen. So this part is not supposed to have the embossing folder. That is for here. That is supposed to be a smaller piece. So I am so sorry, but we are again going to have to, oh no, I can cut. It's going to be all right, people. Relax. I can handle it. This is what sickness does to me. You guys should be just glad you do not have to look at me. Although maybe you would take pity on me, and I don't know what you could do. Give me a little like or make a comment or any of those fun things if you wanted. Not trying to, I think with this I just cut the white piece because I couldn't find a die that fit on top of this pink sheet. So I'm sure I used my best way of measuring. So basically I take this and I do this, and then I just tuck it a little bit here and go in a little bit here. Oh, I should do that all the way, Karen. Don't worry about one. I can just not worry about one corner. All right, let me try that. So, yeah, I start off with a clean table and then it gets small. Do you guys notice that when you are crafting and your table's immaculately clean and then it no longer is, and you find yourself just losing space little by little, and then you look at it after and okay, well, that's not gonna work. Where are my stitched dies? I remember going through this that I didn't have a stitch die that fit because I just wanted that tiny little piece of pink to pop through. See that? You just have to do it the fingernail way, which is sad, or I could get a ruler, which would probably work. So anyway, I was saying that my oldest child, and when I say child, they are all in their 20s. My daughter is 30, but my son and my daughter do not, absolutely do not get along at all. And it's just really sad. So, you know, we kept thinking at some point they're going to grow out of it. But, yeah, that's not happening yet. And I'm hoping it does, but it's not. All right, let's see. Keep your fingers crossed, everyone. I think this will work. Yes. All right, so this is going on there. And then I'm cutting this down to all this technology. I don't even think that's the word. All of this trying to make things fit and trying to measure. Yeah, it's just not fun. All right, let's try it. Maybe it's God's way of saying, Karen, doing 2 cards with being sick is not a good idea. And I just probably agree. Let's see. So when I do finally get the measurements, I will put them down below so that you won't have to piecemeal your card. So my niece is getting married this weekend, and we have, there's a hotel, I guess it's in an, I don't know, but there's a hotel there, but it's mainly for business travelers or whatever. And so I have my son, who's a little old to be living home, but there are other pieces to that I don't think he'd love me talking about. So my husband and I, we booked the hotel for Friday night and Saturday night. And my sister called me and she said, there's really nothing to do. You know, did you sign up for Friday and Saturday night by accident? And I said, no. she said, well, do you know that there's nothing to do there? And I said, uh-huh. And I said, yep, we're good. We're going for 2 nights. And stare at the walls. It's fine with me. So I'm using my seal, which I just got a new insert for my Seal Plus because I dropped it on the floor and there was nothing wrong with it except this little white thing broke off. So it's brand new, but you can't use it because the white thing broke off. So that's enjoyable. All right, I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna pop it up. Oh, don't run out. Okay, well, we're gonna have to finish with our, whatever this is called, I forget. Bead stuff in there. And then this is gonna get centered on top of here. And the stitching all around, so it does make it a little easier to line it up because the white has the stitching. So then we are going to pop this up. I do with my little dimensionals. Shocking, I put them away. But this squared away set, I haven't even touched the stamps, but I've made 4 different cards with just the dies. I love them. And I think that when I get the other 2 cards for, well, I'm going to say next week so that I don't want anyone to feel like they came back and I wasn't there again. So we are not going to do that. I'm going to say hopefully, but no. I don't know what happened to my card base. Oh, I have another one. So, burnish that. All right, so, oh, I gotta put my ribbon through first. Now, for ribbon, it is incredibly hard to put glue on it so that it doesn't make a mess and it goes right through. And I have, oh, here it is. I do it with this Xyron Create a Sticker. And it's just amazing. But you just kind of stick it in there and take my hokey pokey stick to help it along. And once it's kind of stuck on there, you go to this side and you kind of hold this to guide it to make sure, and I have it underneath my fingers, my ring finger. And then you're just going to pull and tear, and then you pull just to make sure that that glue gets in there. And this Xyron is the most amazing for vellum, for trying to stick vellum. You can't see that the glue is on because it's like a solid glue. I don't think you can see. So I just love it for that reason alone. And they make all different sizes as far as widths and stuff. So we're just going to glue that there. And I'm not going to tuck it around because I don't want to have to make the card heavier by putting another piece of white here. So that, yeah, how nice is this? You know, just so that you won't have to make your card really heavy. Oh my God, they're right in front of me. I'm sorry, I'm so out of it. Oh, this is kind of crooked. There we go. All right. Okay, so now it's stuck to my fingers. And I'm just going to kind of put that there. Get rid of this. All right, so now we have our dimensional piece, which is going to go right over. Is this right in the middle? Or no, I think I did closer to the top so that a sentiment can get put down here is what I did. But I think I would, even for a birthday or whatever, I would still leave the sentiment off the front. I just think it looks so pretty without it. Okay, this is going to have to be close enough. Oh, you're a little down. Okay, I can use my undo if need be. And I don't know if any of you have seen the undo and the magic of it. And I will do another video. I did one a long time ago, but I will do one again. All right, so now I'm going to cut out one of these squares for this piece right here. And pop that through. And did I might have done 2 layers with this. I did. I did this 2-layered. So we're just going to do one more and glue it together. And I have like 4 cards ready to be taped and get out to you guys. And I promise I'm going to try my best to get that done. And I really am. I don't want you to think I'm neglecting and not caring about you. But I really do want to get videos out. I mean, I want to do it 3 days a week. And now that summer is here, which, you know, with my lupus and fibromyalgia, I'm a big mess is what I am. My joints and whatnot it's a lot more comfortable in the summer. So I'm hoping that my stomach will cooperate. So with my daughter's wedding, and I probably said we've had to cancel it and reschedule and cancel and reschedule. So they are married, but we are going to have a big cookout, I think in August, and mainly so that we can take pictures with family members, because the wedding was 200 people, and then by the time we actually were able to get her married, we had 14. So COVID, I know, has done horrible things to more people than a wedding. I'm just, from our experience, just going through that. Okay, and I think I will use glue dots because I don't trust myself with not getting glue all over. So in August, what I was saying is that I think we're going straight. Just have a big cookout so that people that we would have gotten pictures with at the wedding and that we couldn't because of COVID, and just celebrate their marriage that, you know, no one was able to do. And I think it's something that she needs. It was just such a bad time. Okay, so we're going to pop this guy on here. And I don't think I put a glue dot on the outside. All right, glue, come on. So to finish up this card, we are going to use some flowers from the wedding that were for the little favors on the table. Actually, it was for the shower, not the wedding. I'm sorry. Yeah, so. All right, and so these are just 3 flowers that I glued together. Here we go. So there are just 3 of these. They're glued together. I stamped on them after I cut them out, and I really loved the way that worked. So in the, I think it's the squares, there are die cuts, which I took out and don't know what I did with. There are dies for this similar flower, wherever they are. Rest in peace. All right, I don't know where they are. Why doesn't anybody just stay where I tell you? All right, well, they're gone. So I'm going to put some glue dots on the flowers. And, oh, in the center, I used just the blue, like the little enamel drops. And there are tons of different brands out there. And you can use any which one. And I also am going to put a little Wink of Stella on, which I just got brand new. A little excited. Mine was not acting very well, leaking, and so I ended up having to throw it away. And I've been dying for a new one. Okay, so I don't know if you saw that. Should have waited, but it comes with a little ring around here which stops it from leaking. You pull that off, and then you just screw it back together. And then you pop the top off and use a little piece of scrap. You just kind of, there's little signs that say push in case you can't figure that out. It's kind of like the ketchup bottle. Just kind of shaking it to get it to go. Ooh. Is this clear? Looks a little goldish. And I just kind of went over the flowers and the leaves and around the corner. And there, give you guys a little sparkle too. All right, so this is our card. And this is our other card. Don't know if you saw those together. So I can show you actually a couple of the other cards that I have made. These are made with the in colors, and inside of the square I have here, it's the new vellum, and you can stick a little light in here and it glows right through. It's so pretty. And so I made 4 of those. So these 2 and this one. And this is another one where you color the black and white paper and then connect it back to the white that you cut this out of. And you only leave that with just the white and no coloring. And I do have somewhere my peach card, which has been just giving me a heck of a time. It's just, I don't know if you've had one of those cards that does not want to listen and does not want to do what it's told. And so I don't see it. So I guess I'll show you next week what that one is. So I hope you enjoyed, you know, these cards. And if you did, let me just talk to you. I think I might have looked worse before. Oh no, maybe not. Yes, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, hitting the bell so that you will get notices when I do put a new video up. And if you could click the like see, I'm losing my mind. The like button, that would also help me out with my channel. And unless you hate it. And if you hated it, then click that didn't thumbs down like it at all. And leave a comment, because I do like criticism that I could change and fix. I know one of the things is that I try and watch myself, which makes my eyes go that way. It's hard because you're not seeing yourself. You see yourself over there. Anyway, all right, so I am off to go rest and get better. And I will see you guys next week. And I hope, or maybe the end of this week. But let's not push it in case I don't show up. But I hope you have a great rest of the week. And I will see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.